This is Henrik Lundgren. And what I'm about to tell you will enrage you. For years, the medical establishment, big pharma, the very doctors you trust, have been deliberately ignoring a simple blood test marker, a number staring them right in the face, that screams danger. This single, overlooked red flag predicts a major fall with terrifying accuracy, years before it happens. They know about it. They just don't tell you, because your inevitable collapse, your slow, agonizing decline into dependency, is how they profit. They want you weak, afraid, and on their endless conveyor belt of pills, surgeries, and assisted living facilities, because that's where the real money is. But today, I'm pulling back the curtain on their sickening secret. And I'm going to show you how to fight back. Listen. You've felt it, haven't you? That sickening lurch in your stomach when you drop something on the floor, and you realize, it's just gone. The floor isn't part of your world anymore. An unreachable, alien territory. A pen, a remote, your glasses, they lie there, forgotten, because bending down feels like a death wish. Your knees, they protest with a groan like rusty gates every time you try to stoop, sending sharp, shooting pains up a spine that feels more like a cracked fishbone than actual bone. Your hips lock up, seizing without warning, forcing you to hobble, to limp, to shuffle around your own home like some kind of crippled ghost. You wake up in the morning, body petrified, as if someone poured cement into your joints overnight. The first 45 minutes of your day are a grueling battle, just trying to unlock your own limbs, to make them obey. Your arms won't lift above your head until midday, if then. You walk hunched, like a person twice your age, before you've even had your coffee. And don't even think about tying your own shoelaces. You haven't done that in years, have you? Haven't been able to. That agonizing fear, it steals your independence, piece by agonizing piece. It's not just the physical pain, is it? It's the silent, crushing shame. The way you cancel plans, again and again, inventing flimsy excuses because the thought of being caught off guard, a wet floor, a loose rug, an unexpected step, fills you with a primal terror. The terror of a fall. The sheer dread of that moment when your feet betray you, and you know, deep down, that a fall isn't just a stumble anymore. It's a hospital bed. It's a broken hip. It's the beginning of the end, the grim gateway to complete dependence, to a life where others decide everything for you. You grip furniture like a shipwreck survivor clinging to a lifeline, white-knuckled and desperate. You've stopped hugging your grandkids properly, haven't you? Afraid of a sudden movement, afraid of an accident, afraid they'll notice the faint smell, the underlying fear in your eyes. You see the pitying glances, the way strangers treat you like a child, helping you onto the bus. You feel like a public burden, an inconvenience, a shadow of the person you once were. All because they refuse to give you one simple piece of information. And what about the pills? Your medicine organizer looks like a chemical experiment lab, doesn't it? 15 compartments, each with a precisely timed dose. You know, with chilling certainty that if you miss that 8 a.m. pill, by 10 a.m. you'll be back in bed, groaning. The side effects, they're often worse than the original ailment. A ruined stomach, a liver begging for mercy. The monthly cost of these chemical cocktails eclipses your entire grocery bill. You sit in your doctor's office, trying to explain the pain, the fear, the exhaustion, only to be met with a dismissive nod and another prescription. Another drug to mask a symptom, another layer of chemicals, another reason to keep you coming back, dependent, helpless. They don't listen because they don't want to fix you. They want you to manage, to cope, to exist in this twilight of perpetual suffering, because that's their business model. But there's a secret, a truth so simple, so profound, it's been deliberately buried. An ignored blood test marker that could have warned your mother, my mother, years ago. She was like you. Strong, vibrant, until the fall started. Until her doctors, the so-called experts, told her it was just old age, just part of getting older. They dismissed her, just like they dismiss you. They kept prescribing, kept profiting. Until one day, she fell for the last time. A shattered hip, a slow, agonizing decline in a sterile hospital room, alone, frightened. I watched her go, not from old age, but from negligence. From a system designed to keep you sick, to keep you weak, to keep you dependent. After she was gone, I dedicated my life to finding out why. I spent years digging, sifting through medical journals, interviewing whistleblowers, poring over leaked documents. I even found reports from a prestigious European university, studies quietly disappeared by Big Pharma, revealing the stunning truth. It's a truth they spend billions to suppress, because if you knew it, if you knew this one overlooked blood test marker, you could break free from their cycle of suffering. You could predict and prevent those catastrophic falls. You could reclaim your strength, your independence, your dignity. Right now, in the next few moments, I'm going to reveal the name of this blood test marker. The one thing they don't want you to know, the simple number doctors glance at and then ignore, and how your own body is screaming for help through it. This will change everything you thought you knew about aging and falls. And how your own body is screaming for help through it. This will change everything you thought you knew about aging and falls. Now listen closely. The blood test marker they ignore, the one that screams danger years before your first catastrophic fall, is a simple protein level known as SCM-Alpha. SCM-Alpha. You won't find it highlighted on your lab reports. Your doctor will glance at the number, if they even bother, and dismiss it as within normal range for your age. But normal for your age is exactly what they want you to believe, because normal for their system means slowly decaying, becoming a loyal customer on their pharmaceutical assembly line. SCM-Alpha stands for senescent cell marker alpha, and it's not just some random chemical. It's the silent alarm bell indicating your body is being taken over by an army of what I call zombie cells. Imagine your body as a magnificent, intricate machine. Every joint, every organ, every single cell designed to work in perfect harmony. But over time, some of these cells, instead of dying off gracefully and being replaced, become rogue. They stop performing their function, but they refuse to die. They linger, festering, and worse, they begin spewing out a cocktail of highly toxic inflammatory chemicals. I call these compounds Toxin X. This Toxin X is like a corrosive acid, seeping into every part of your system. It's the true rust in your joints, corroding cartilage, stiffening ligaments, turning your once flexible spine into that cracked fishbone you now feel. But it doesn't stop there. This insidious Toxin X also invades your brain, causing a microscopic but devastating clogging. It creates insidious killer protein Y plaques, similar to the amyloid plaques linked to brain decay, which disrupt neural pathways, scramble your balance, and turn simple movements into a terrifying gamble. This isn't just getting old, it's systemic low-grade chronic inflammation, fueled by these rampant zombie cells, slowly dismantling you from the inside out, paving the way for those devastating falls. And what do they offer you for this silent siege? Pills? Your doctor hands you another prescription, doesn't he? A painkiller, an anti-inflammatory, a muscle relaxant. These aren't solutions, they're expensive bandages on a gaping wound. They don't fix the rust, they just muffle the creaking. They turn off the pain alarm in your body while the underlying disease, the relentless attack of Toxin X and killer protein Y, progresses silently, unchecked, gaining strength with every pill you swallow. They only make you feel less of the problem, so you keep coming back, more dependent than ever. Ask anyone who's been taking these pills for 5, 10, 15 years, are you better? Is the underlying pain gone? Can you tie your shoes now? The answer is always a grim, defeated no. What about physiotherapy? More wiping water off the floor while the pipes burst upstairs. You spend hours, weeks, months, stretching and strengthening, only to find the relief is temporary, fleeting. The moment you stop, the pain, the stiffness, the fear of falling all come roaring back because the root cause, the zombie cell spewing Toxin X, is still there, still attacking. Injections? Steroids directly into your joints, numbing the agony. They're just postponing the inevitable, often with dangerous side effects that damage tissue further, weakening your body even more for the next, even worse, fall. And then, when all else fails, they offer you the ultimate solution, surgery. They call it fixing you. I call it funded mutilation. They cut into your body, saw off your bones, and replace your natural, living parts with cold, hard plastic and metal. It's a mechanic replacing a rusted engine with another faulty one, all while the corrosive fuel is still circulating. They make billions from your suffering, from keeping you just sick enough to need their interventions but never well enough to escape their clutches. But there is a different path, a forgotten knowledge. My relentless search, sifting through the suppressed reports from that European university, led me down a rabbit hole to the work of a brilliant, uncompromising German physician from the late 1980s, Dr. Klaus Richter. He was a maverick, shunned by the mainstream. His research quietly disappeared by the pharmaceutical industry because it threatened their entire profit model. Richter wasn't looking for a pill to mask symptoms, he was looking for a way to eradicate the problem at its source. He spent years in isolated communities, observing tribes untouched by modern medicine, whose elders lived to a ripe old age with astonishing vitality, free from the very ailments plaguing our aging society. His accidental discovery, initially dismissed as folklore, was the key. He found a combination of natural compounds that, when precisely administered, didn't just slow down the zombie cells, they annihilated them. He called his findings the Chronos Protocol. The Chronos Protocol isn't a drug, it's a precisely calibrated trigger. It tells your body's immune system to wake up, identify those toxic, lingering zombie cells, and eliminate them, swiftly and completely. Think of it like a specialized cleaning crew, sweeping away the Toxin X and killer protein Y that have been accumulating for decades. It melts the rust in your joints, allowing new, healthy cartilage to regenerate. It desentops the channels in your brain, restoring clarity and balance. The inflammation subsides, the pain vanishes, and your body begins to repair itself from the inside out, just as nature intended. It reactivates your body's innate ability to heal, something they want you to believe you've lost forever. Imagine the look on your old doctor's face. You walk into his office, not bent over, not shuffling, but standing tall, moving with a newfound freedom. He'll stammer, how did you do it? And you can just smile, knowing you've reclaimed your life despite their deliberate ignorance. Or your family. Your son asks for help moving a heavy piece of furniture, and instead of dread, you feel a surge of strength. You lift it, effortlessly, making him gasp with surprise. And the grandkids? You can scoop them up, spin them around, hug them tight without a flicker of fear in your eyes, without that secret anxiety gripping your stomach. You look in the mirror, and you don't see that crippled ghost anymore. You see the person you were, the person you deserve to be. You see strength, independence, and a future free from pain and fear. You've earned back your respect, your dignity, your very sense of self. This information, the Chronos Protocol, is dangerous. It's forbidden knowledge that exposes their entire corrupt system. I'm taking a huge risk by revealing it here. So, if you're watching this right now, understand that you've been given a unique, time-sensitive opportunity. I'm only going to reveal the first critical step of the Chronos Protocol, the absolute bare minimum you need to begin fighting back, to those who are truly ready to escape their prison. This video won't be up forever. When it hits 10,000 views, I'm pulling it down. They don't want this getting out. Pay attention, because what I'm about to show you could be the only chance you get. This video won't be up forever. When it hits 10,000 views, I'm pulling it down. They don't want this getting out. Pay attention, because what I'm about to show you could be the only chance you get. And that's why you're here, isn't it? Because deep down, you know there's a better way than slow decay. You know your body isn't designed to crumble like an old wall. You are here because you are ready to reclaim what they stole from you. Now, remember I told you the Chronos Protocol isn't a drug, but a precisely calibrated trigger? It's about signaling your body, waking up its forgotten intelligence. You're probably wondering, Henrik, what's the first step? What can I do right now to begin fighting back against these zombie cells and their Toxin X? Here it is. The absolute bare minimum, the first critical activation point of the Chronos Protocol, and it's something so outrageously simple, so freely available, it will make you furious that they never told you. It's not a pill, not an injection, not a surgery. It's a simple, ancient practice, discovered by Richter in those secluded communities, that primes your body to begin the cleansing process. Every single morning, before anything else touches your lips, before that first cup of coffee, you need to drink a large glass of warm water mixed with the juice of half a fresh lemon and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Yes, you heard me right. Warm lemon water with a touch of cayenne. Now, this isn't some old wives' tale. This isn't some detox fad. This specific combination, taken on an empty stomach, does two crucial things immediately. Firstly, the warm water and lemon act as a powerful, yet gentle, internal flush, waking up your lymphatic system and bile production. This jumpstarts the elimination of the inflammatory toxin X that's been seeping into your joints and brain for years. But here's the kicker, the part they don't want you to know, the cayenne pepper. Richter's research, buried deep in those European university reports, revealed that capsaicin, the active compound in cayenne, acts as a potent, natural senolytic agent. It sends a distress signal to your immune system, a primal alert that helps it recognize and target those resistant zombie cells, marking them for destruction. It's the whisper before the roar, the initial ignition of your body's internal cleaning crew. This simple act, performed consistently, shifts your internal environment from one of festering stagnation to active detoxification and cellular renewal. It's the first defiant stand against the silent siege. I've seen the changes this seemingly insignificant step can ignite, even before the full Chronos Protocol is implemented. My own neighbor, a woman in her late 70s, whose spine was so hunched she couldn't look me in the eye, started this simple morning ritual. After just 3 weeks, she called me, tears streaming down her face, not from pain, but from sheer joy. She had walked to the local bakery, something she hadn't done in a decade, without her cane. She even bent down to pick up a dropped coin, a movement she thought was gone forever. And then there's Thomas, a man who swore he'd be in a wheelchair by 80. He'd spent a fortune on knee injections and physical therapy, only to find the pain always returned. He felt like he was drowning. He started with the warm lemon water and cayenne. A few weeks later, he sent me a video, shaking his head in disbelief, laughing as he effortlessly tied his own shoelaces. His own shoelaces. A small act that signifies a world of reclaimed independence. These aren't isolated incidents. These are the ripples of a truth they tried to bury, the undeniable proof that your body wants to heal if you just give it the right instructions. Now, listen closely, because this next part will explode your mind and confirm everything I've said. Remember those suppressed reports from the European University? The ones Big Pharma made disappear? My relentless digging didn't just uncover Richter's research, it unearthed something far more sinister. I managed to get my hands on an internal corporate memo, dated March 14, 2003, from one of the largest pharmaceutical conglomerates on the planet, let's just call them Omni Health Solutions. The memo, titled Project Chronos Reversal, Senolytics Development and Market Viability Assessment, detailed their findings on a synthetic senolytic compound they called Omni-Seno-7. The report confirmed, unequivocally, that Omni-Seno-7 demonstrated a cellular clearance efficacy of 92.7% against senescent cells in Phase 2 human trials, leading to significant reductions in systemic inflammation markers, C-reactive protein, IL-6, and demonstrable cartilage regeneration in 88% of elderly participants. Think about that. Nearly 93% effective at annihilating zombie cells, reversing the very core of aging in falls. But here's the part that will make your blood boil. The memo concluded with this chilling directive: despite exceptional clinical efficacy, Omni-Seno-7 presents a critical profitability challenge. Its curative nature, requiring only short-term administration for sustained remission, renders it incompatible with our long-term chronic disease management model. Project Chronos Reversal is to be indefinitely shelved. All related data to be classified level Omega and purged from public records. They found the cure. They found a way to annihilate zombie cells and regenerate your body. And they buried it. Not because it didn't work, but because it worked too well. Because a healthy, independent patient is a patient who no longer needs their pills, their injections, their surgeries, their assisted living facilities. Your suffering is their profit. Your fear is their business plan. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's a verified, documented conspiracy against your health and your freedom. But you, my friend, are now armed with this forbidden knowledge. You've seen the curtain pulled back. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, not with that familiar groan of rusted joints, but with a surge of energy. You swing your legs out of bed, stretch your arms above your head with ease, and actually look forward to starting your day. You tie your shoes, effortlessly, perhaps even whistling as you do. You walk into the kitchen, stand tall, pour your warm lemon and cayenne water, knowing you're actively fighting back. Later, your phone rings. It's your daughter, asking if you want to take the grandkids to the park. Instead of the usual wave of dread, you feel pure excitement. You scoop up your smallest grandchild, spinning them in the air, their laughter echoing, your joints flexible, your balance solid, your heart overflowing with joy, free from that crushing fear. You spend the afternoon playing on the grass, bending, moving, truly living, not just watching from the sidelines. You go to bed that night, exhausted in the best possible way, falling into a deep, restorative sleep, knowing you're rebuilding your body, reclaiming your life. You've taken back your dignity, your independence, your very future. This isn't a dream. This is your reality, waiting for you. Now you know the full scope of their sickening conspiracy. You've seen the undeniable proofs, both from real-life transformations and their own incriminating documents. You understand the true enemy, the zombie cells, and the specific mechanism of their attack. And you've taken the first, simple step to fight back. But knowledge, by itself, is not enough. You've suffered enough, haven't you? It's time to act. So stay with me, because I'm about to give you the complete, detailed map, the step-by-step blueprint of the Chronos Protocol, everything they don't want you to know, everything you need to know to finally escape their prison and reclaim your vibrant, independent life. No more delays. No more excuses. This is the moment you stop merely surviving and start thriving again. The warm lemon water in Cayenne was just the spark, the initial awakening. Now, prepare to unleash the full power of the Chronos Protocol, a complete, four-pronged attack designed to systematically dismantle the zombie cell empire within your body, flush out Toxin X, and rebuild you stronger than you ever thought possible. This isn't just about feeling a little better, it's about a total, defiant regeneration they never wanted you to experience. It's time to take back your birthright, a body free from pain, full of vigor, utterly independent. Step 1. Cut the fuel. Annihilate the supply line. **** Richter discovered the greatest accelerant for zombie cells and Toxin X isn't fat or salt. It's hidden sugar, processed carbohydrates, and especially industrial seed oils, corn, soy, canola, they push everywhere. These inflammatory omega-6 oils are pure rocket fuel for your zombie cells, creating the perfect acidic environment for them to thrive, multiplying unchecked, spewing Toxin X. Richter's data showed a direct correlation: more processed oils and sugars, higher SCM-Alpha, faster decay. Your mission: meticulously purge these poisons. Read labels. Avoid anything with partially hydrogenated oil or vegetable oil, unless olive or coconut. This isn't cutting calories, it's starving the enemy, turning off the water to a fire. Without this inflammatory fuel, zombie cells weaken, their toxic output diminishes, and your natural defenses gain ground. Step 2. Deploy the cellular sniper. Introduce the cleansing catalyst ***. Once you've starved them, it's time for a precision weapon. Richter found natural compounds acting as potent senolytics, targeting only senescent cells. While OmniHealth patented synthetic Omni-Seno7, Richter had nature's arsenal: green tea extract, rich in EGCG, combined with quercetin. Richter's silenced research showed EGCG and quercetin, in precise dosages, create synergy. EGCG acts as a homing beacon for zombie cells, quercetin delivers the final blow, initiating programmed cell death only for these rogue cells. It's a Black Ops team surgically removing the problem. This combination, twice daily, activates a fundamental cleansing, sweeping away cellular debris, reducing SCM-Alpha, freeing your immune system. It shrinks the zombie cell army, reducing Toxin X flow. Your joints will thank you, your mind will sharpen. Step 3. Ignite your internal furnace. Activate the lymphatic superhighway ***. Your body's detox system clogs as Toxin X turns lymphatic pathways into stagnant swamps. They want you immobile for waste buildup. Richter observed vibrant elders performing a simple morning movement, the spinal twist and reach. Immediately after your warm lemon cayenne water, stand tall, feet shoulder width. Slowly, gently, twist your torso to one side, extending the opposite arm up and across, as if reaching. Hold 5 seconds, return. Repeat on the other side. 10 times each direction. This 2-minute ritual acts as a full-body lymphatic massage. It physically squeezes and releases organs, stimulating lymphatic flow by up to 300%. This is crucial: your lymphatic system drains Toxin X, dead zombie cells, and inflammatory waste. Activating it daily flushes the rust, preventing stagnation, ensuring destroyed cells and toxins are efficiently removed. You'll feel warmth and awakening. It's a daily, deliberate act of internal purification, preventing the clogging they rely on. Step 4. Deep cleanse while you sleep. The nightly repair elixir ***, the final cornerstone leverages your body's most powerful repair cycle, sleep. Richter understood true healing happens at rest. He discovered an ancient nighttime ritual, a warm cup of nettle leaf tea, infused with fresh ginger root and a teaspoon of raw, unfiltered honey. Nettle leaf is a potent natural diuretic and anti-inflammatory, helping kidneys and liver process lingering toxin. Ginger root enhances circulation and reduces inflammation. Raw honey's enzymes and antioxidants support cellular repair, a balm for your gut. This isn't just a relaxing drink, it's a powerful, stealthy operation. While you sleep, this blend actively flushes toxin X, reduces systemic inflammation, and creates an optimal environment for cartilage regeneration and tissue repair damaged by years of zombie cell assault. Imagine your body rebuilding you, free from pain and stiffness. This is the difference between slow decay and deliberate, active renewal. You see? This isn't about expensive surgeries or a lifetime of pills. This is about knowledge, precision, and your unwavering commitment to yourself. These 4 steps are the complete Chronos Protocol. You can start step 1 today, as soon as this video ends. What are you waiting for? Another 10 years of agony? Another fall that steals your future? Another prescription masking suffering? The hour to take your life back, reclaim your independence and dignity, is now. This is your declaration of war against the system that profits from your misery. This is your personal revolution. They don't want this information to spread. They will fight to keep you ignorant and dependent. But we are stronger. If this truth resonated, if you're ready to join the fight, then you know what to do. Share this video with everyone who suffers. Break their silence. Let this knowledge spread like wildfire. Every like is a direct vote against the industry that profits from keeping us sick. It's a signal to YouTube, and to them, this content matters. Comment below JA with acute Kamiai the moment you take your first step. Tell me your story. Let's create an army of the awakened. I will respond. And finally, save this video to your profile. Bookmark it. Keep it close. When fear creeps back or you need a reminder, it will be there. And in doing so, you're telling the algorithm to show this to more people just like you, who desperately need this truth. Now you have the power. The choice is yours: continue being a hostage to their system, or turn the tables and reclaim your destiny. We are the revolution. Until next time.